So next up, it is my great pleasure to introduce someone who is driving so much impact within the American India Foundation. And personally, I've worked with him for the last 2 years as I've done these galas, and I consider him a personal mentor and friend. Please welcome Mr. Ravi Kumar, everybody, the CEO of the American India Foundation.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm going to make this really quick. So let me start by saying a big thank you to our honorees, Manoj Bhargava of 5 Hour Energy and George Oliver of Tyco. Please put your hands together for our honorees. We also would like to thank Shweta Rawat of Hans Foundation, and Ed Breen and Arun Nair of Tyco for all the work and the support they have given. Thank you. Our sincere thanks to the Gala underwriters, to the Gala co-chairs, to the patrons, to Hemant Mathur, who's serving this delightful food, the delicious food, to Anish Shah, who spoke just before me, to our benefits committee who put this program together, and all my staff in India and in the US. A big thank you to them. Special thank you to Rahul Bose. Rahul, can you please stand up? That was an inspiring speech, Rahul. आपने सब लोगों का दिल धड़कने दिया. Thank you. Also, special thanks to Jasoda. That's what her parents call her, Jasoda, who gave her beautiful story, and also to Tapas, who's heading the program in Gujarat. Thank you both. And get ready, I hope your hands are free. Get ready to applaud two special people who year after year ensure that the gala in New York is absolutely top class. So can I request Anjali Sharma and Pradeep Kashyap to please stand up? Anjali Sharma and Pradeep Kashyap, please stand up. Thank you both. Keep standing. Rest of you, please sit down. Let the two of them stand. And I think it's the right time for me to recognize the other board members that we have here. Can I request the other board members from Boston, from New York, and all the other places in DC, all of you to kindly stand up. Thank you. Is Victor standing? So let me proceed quickly to give you a very brief update of what we have done in the last 12 months. So I'm going to start with two big numbers. This is the 14th year of American India Foundation. When Victor started thinking about AIF at 399 Park Avenue, along with President Clinton, I'm not sure he saw this coming. So this year, we reached the mark of $100 million raised by AIF. What about that, guys? $100 million raised in the last 14 years. More importantly, we have impacted the lives of 2.5 million of India's marginalized. That's something my staff and I take deep pride in. So, for those of you who are new to AIF, you see the slide that is in front of you. It basically tells you that we are in the business of disrupting poverty in India. We have 3 verticals, and we have 6 signature programs. So more about this, you can go into our website, or we can talk about that later. So let me share some significant partnerships that we have been able to strike. So Emil, can you go back? I think the quotation that we have on the screen, please read that for yourself. It's easy to make money. It's very difficult to give it away. It's very difficult to give it away intelligently. And I just wanted to put some logos of companies which managed to do that. Next slide tells you some of the people who found the method of partnering with American India Foundation to ensure their money is spent efficiently and for the right cause. So I want to thank Manoj and Shweta for a significant partnership that we have built with Hans Foundation. More about that, Lata is going to speak very shortly. We are proud of the partnership that we have built with Government of India. This is the first time Government of India is partnering with us on a program which is called Veer, which is to ensure that disabled people in India, 2,000 disabled people in India, will get skill training and they will become employment ready. So Veer 1 was completed recently. We trained 1,050 disabled people. 653 of them got employment with 165 employers. Put your hands together for the success of Veer 1. We're also incredibly proud of the partnership we are building with South Asia Institute of Harvard. The professors there, they're going to spend pro bono time with my team. They're going to help us strengthen our programs and deepen the impact. And you see all the other smart companies which have partnered with AIF. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of them. Can we go to the next slide, Emil? Okay, so briefly, we are increasing the number of chapters. Last year, we were in 6 chapters, and we are now 10 chapters. We'll be opening Philadelphia and Seattle shortly, so we'll be at 12 chapters. So we are growing. Next slide, Emil. So Mansi is a program. We made a signature program this year. We are scaling that more than 10 times. Mansi reduced the infant mortality rate by 32.7%. We partnered with Tata Steel and Jharkhand government. It won the Corporate Citizen Award for Tata Steel last year from Economic Times. We're incredibly proud of that, and we're going to scale that more than 10 times, along with the help of Hans Foundation in Uttarakhand, and also in Odisha with Tata Steel. Last slide on LAMP. So LAMP is a program you heard Jasobanti talk about, you heard Rahul talk about. This is the 10th year of this program. 2 years ago, Lata introduced Sunita Kohli in San Francisco as the first girl who passed the 10th grade. So fast forward to now, I just received an email from my LAMP head in India last week. Listen to this, guys, and keep your hands ready. Keep your hands free. So I just mentioned Sunita was the first 10th grade passer 2 years ago. And this year, I just received an email which says, "Dear Ravi, you'll be glad to note there are 87 Jasobantis who took this 10th grade exam in Odisha, along with 96 boys, and every one of them passed. Every one of them passed the 10th grade, 100% result. And 100%, you want to know why it is better? It's better than 80%, which is the average. More importantly, 55% of them got more than 60%, which is double of the state average of 27. So this is a program. We have touched 352,000 lives. We are aiming high. We want to touch 1 million with your support. So I want to conclude. Can you guys hear me at the back? I want to conclude by mentioning that AIF is doing well. We have increased our resources, financial resources, by 17.51% last year. and we would probably do better than that in the coming year. Lastly, this is what you have been waiting for. You saw Abra moving with you and raising funds for the program that we are doing in India. So I want to mention the amount of money that we were able to raise today. Are you ready to hear? Are you ready to hear the amount that all of you together helped us raise? So we came into this room with $2.4 million already raised. And what Rahul and Abra and Jasobanti managed to do by telling the story pretty powerfully, they raised $457,000 this evening. And if your math is as good as mine, that's 2.857 million. Incredible. Put your hands together for yourself. Though as it happens, like all board members do, Lata and Cash set a goal of $3 million for us to raise this year. So we're going to keep the books open for the next 2 weeks. We are at 2.857. We're going to keep the books open for the next 2 weeks. If any one of you want to go back and write and talk to us and connect with your friends and donate more, please do so. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mr. Ravi Kumar, everybody. Give him a big round of applause.